So after an intriguing week of football, the Mahindra Super League Kerala 2024 continues as the points table looks to take shape with another important set of fixtures. Malappuram FC are back in action against Kannur Warriors FC, a set of games that could decide who consolidates the top spot in the early doors of round 4. The result of this fixture is set to have huge implications on the eventual standings, and both teams will push for a win to get closer to securing a berth in the knockout stage. And Calicut FC sit on top of the table with 6 points from 4 games. A win tonight for either side will take them into the top 2. This is going to be an enthralling battle. You've got two sides with so much of quality. The Kannur Warriors FC, a balanced side in this tournament, but results haven't gone their way in the last 2 games, even though they have firepower going forward. The likes of Faiz and Kafur can bang in goals. They couldn't edge past 10-men Kombans the last encounter despite taking lead. So they got to put that behind them and start afresh tonight. While Malappuram FC may not boast a roster filled with star-studded names, the collective teamwork and energy often prove to be their greatest strengths, and the players' camaraderie and shared sense of purpose drive them to perform beyond expectations, creating memorable and hard-fought contests. And good to see the home support. It's Malappuram FC taking on Kannur Warriors, a battle between a team placed 3rd against a team placed 4th in the points table. A chance for them to occupy the top spot is currently shaking hands with Calicut FC. And so the stadium has been simmering to welcome their heroes, seething to let opponents know that they are not welcome here, because this is the home of Malappuram, the home of Fazlur Rahman and Anas, and the rejuvenation of the former ISL winning coach John Gregory, who starts to be turning this play into a fortress from a furnace. And Kannur's Warriors are the second visitors, not too far from Manjeri in terms of the vastness of this country, but still 1 point too far from the top of the table. Lafsamba coming away with the ball, puts a break on his run and surveys the scenario. Parthiv Gogoi plays in Munmun Lugun. Down the line for Faiz. He takes a couple of players out of the equation. Still has control of the ball. Trying to link it up with Sir Dinero. And a give and go on the edge of the area. The white shirts clustered around him. A space denied. Munmun Lugun with a cross. A set up here for Alvarez. It still breaks inside the penalty area. And it's still on for Sir Dinero, who turns it in finally. And Kannur Warriors, they take the lead here. Brilliant link-up play on the edge of the area. Faiz combining with the number 22. And in the end, the attempt from Asier Alvarez breaks kindly for the number 22, who makes no mistake and puts it in from a handshaking distance.
He was denied his goal in the last game, which wasn't offside, but there's no denying Adrian Sardinero today. You know, he's been at it. He's been against those 2 centre-backs who are playing out of position. I love this from Kannur FC. You look at the number of players in and around the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lucky deflection. He's first to the ball. He gets to the second ball. He gets to that 3rd ball. And there's no stopping him today from getting his goal. And he's been... I like the start from Kannur Warriors. They've been really... You know, the reaction from the last game. You know, this shows the character of the team.
Lafsamba.
I've yet to see a set piece into this Alvaro zone. You remember the Alvaro zone where he's always there and free, and you know, it always looks like Alvaro's in that space ready to head the ball. You know these kind of free kicks in dangerous positions comes out of, you know, when players aren't playing in their positions. They aren't holding the right lines with respect to their defense. For example, Aitor, the combination between Aitor and Nandu struggling a bit. Ajit's a bit out of position, caught square at times. And then you have to go out of position and kind of make a desperate lunge or a tackle which gives that free kick to the opposition. And you can't be giving a team like Kannur Warriors, you know, Pragyan with his left foot, Munmun with his left foot. You know, these guys are able to deliver crosses and set pieces that can hurt you.
Paitia tries to land that one into the path of Alex Sanchez. Currently outnumbered in the final third, 2v1. And those two continues to stay deep. Alvaro and Vikas Saini realizing Malappuram FC just pressing with 1 player up top, so 2 at the back is sufficient to have the numerical advantage.
You know, that seems to be the only out ball for Malappuram FC. Joseba with the ball and Alex Sanchez with the run behind. If that's going to happen, Vikas and Alvaro are going to have a field day today defending against him. They need Sergio Barbosa in the game. They need, the likes of, Fahiz to come a little. The likes of Fazlu to come a little bit more into the game to help Alex Sanchez to receive that ball in between the midfield and the back four of Kannur Warriors.
Throw-in goes Malappuram FC's way. They play the next game against Forza Kochi at this venue, 1st of October. And the reverse fixture, that's a cheap giveaway. And now through on goal is Isa, and he makes no mistake. Esier Alvarez doubles the lead for Kannur Warriors FC. A big mistake at the back, and quickly bouncing onto it, the Spaniard. A great turn of pace through the centre. And once again, Malappuram FC are caught off guard as they rush into a 2-goal lead.
If that first goal wasn't enough, the second was a gift. This reminds me of the Calicut FC match. Off a throw-in, the Malappuram players switch off. It's an easy run-in for Adrian, a player of his experience. A fantastic effort into the corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. Deja vu for Malappuram FC. They conceded the same goal against Calicut out of nowhere, out of no fault of the opposition. They've done the same against Kannur Warriors. They've been punished again, 2-0 down. And I think this is going to be Kannur Warriors all the way.
Baitia restarts play. A pin drop silence meanwhile in the stands. And the fans are disappointed as their favourite team is trailing by a couple of goals. And the first strike coming in from the skipper, Adrian Sardinero, and the lead doubled up by Esier Alvarez. Ajay Krishnan showing a bit too much of the ball. Flag eventually goes up against Sardinero.
I don't think he was offside. The way he timed his run and the visual that we got, I think he was on. But he's a nightmare. I don't think Ajit and Aitor are going to sleep tonight. All they'll be thinking in their bed is about Adrian Sardinero running behind and scoring goals.
Now Sergio Barbosa running directly at the Kannur Warriors defence. Lost control of the ball. A chance to reset. Fazlur Rahman opens up his body, gets the shot in place. What a stunning goal! And Fazlur Rahman with his second of this competition. And Malappuram FC, they reduce the margin finally.
Whatever you can do, Love Samba, I can do too. That's what Fazlur says. You say that Love Samba's goal is the goal of the season. Have a look at this. You know, an angle outside the box, perfectly into the top right corner. Fazlur Rahman couldn't have caught it any sweeter. You know, the dip, the swerve, the technique on that ball. No chance for the goalkeeper into that top corner. Definitely, you know, this goal is going to be competing with Love Samba's goal for the goal of the season.
A world-class strike, just cuts in to his left, onto his right, and gets the shot away. And the goalkeeper Ajmal, beaten all ends up. And look at that once more. Takes a look up. A great connection, using his instep. Malappuram FC, finally, they pull one back via Fazlur Rahman. A couple of goals and an assist to his name. They're committing men forward, and in the bargain, leaving the back door open. They can't afford to overcome it. And that will allow the Kannur Warriors to claw back into this game. And currently, the momentum has shifted in favour of the home team.
You know, they've gifted goals to the opposition zone. All throughout this tournament, they've gifted goals. If they stop doing that...
And now Krishnan getting in behind and putting it on a platter for Alex Sanchez. A glorious opportunity, a gilt-edged opportunity wasted by the Spaniard. And John Gregory cannot believe it.
What a chance there for Malappuram FC. Peach of a cross in the middle of the goal at the 6-yard box. You know, Alex Sanchez could have, you know, scored that more than missed. He just had to guide that ball right into the middle of the goal. He tried to do too much and put it into the bottom corner, and he missed. What a chance there for Malappuram FC. Excellent save there by Tenzin. He stood tall, he stood stable, waited for Fahiz to make his move, and was thankful that the ball was into his palms.
Almost shrugged off. Too strong for that challenge, Vikas Saini. Looks like he has given away a free kick as well in the process. Reprimanded the number 4.
But that's what Alex Sanchez gives you. He doesn't give up. He's a fighter, and it is his intensity, it is his tenacity that has got this free kick just on the edge of the box. It's a fantastic area for the likes of Joseba. I don't think he'll be looking at anything except to put the ball straight into the goal, into any corner, and create problems for Ajmal.
Sweet angle for Joseba Beitia. This is where he's so dangerous. Expecting him to go directly for goal from that angle. Or will it be a layoff? Beitia with a layoff towards the Spaniard. And they have fought back here. It's Aitar Aldalur. And Malappuram FC are back on level terms. The number 77 from defence getting into a scoring position. And that's straight away off the training ground. Joseba Beitia with a layoff across the face of goal. And Aitar Aldalur with a side-footed attempt, beating the goalkeeper. And restores parity for his side here.
You said it there, Soham, right out of the training ground. We've seen this move happen again and again in matches all across the globe and in India. And it was a perfectly timed ball for...
It looks like the goal has been cancelled out.
Here we have a replay of that goal.
That was a touch that has taken a deflection.
That's a perfectly legitimate goal that has been denied for Malappuram FC. If you see the wall, if you see Vikas, who's on the end of that wall, plays everybody onside. That's unfortunate for Malappuram, and I think the linesman has made a poor decision out there. There's no question of blocking the line of sight of the goalkeeper if you're onside. So I think the linesman has got that completely wrong, and the referee as well.
And now Akbar. Lovely play from Akbar, great composure. Love Samba. Clever play from Kannur Warriors. Now they explode down the wings. Aitar Aldalur with the clearance.
You got to ask Soham, where was this Kannur Warriors for the first 90 minutes of the game? If they could have kept the ball so well that they're doing now in stoppage time, they would have been way ahead of this game, and no chance for Malappuram to get back in.
George D'Souza has got bodies up top. Plenty of headaways. And that's a disappointing delivery. And the full time whistle from the referee. And so many times this great sport provides questions on how leagues are won. Whether you can be pragmatic, whether you can be entertaining, whether you go for the 1-0s or whether you entertain. But Manuel Sanchez is smiling in joyous amusement. In relief, not at the solution of a problem, but the discovery that no problem ever existed. And a victory tonight takes them right on top of the points table. They leapfrog Calicut FC. A second win of the season for the Warriors on the road. A big result. And before taking on Calicut in an away fixture next. And Malappuram FC will be disappointed. So at full time, it's Malappuram FC 1, Kannur Warriors FC 2. This is the match in numbers. Malappuram FC had locked off the ball, but nothing to show for in the second half in terms of scoring goals, even though they've managed to keep 3 shots on target. And plenty of fouls committed in this game, 28 in combined, 5 yellow cards as well. The game went a bit physical as well in the second 45.